We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Okay. She looks quite down, quite deep in the thoughts, you know. Forget it, I can't actually get up, so I'll just question her. Barbara, she's 62. Wow. Don't look a day old over... Don't look a day over old 26. You look 26. You're welcome. Hey, that was me giving you a compliment. Hey, it was a very bad way. It didn't come out how I wanted it to, but it's 26.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs.
Maybe not
Maldonado?
26, but you know, trying to be nice.
Husband, Angel.
Oh.
She was serving him divorce papers.
Oh,
If I
you know
killed
about
every wife
that.
to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Get on him, Barbara. Get on him, please. He's just been, as you can imagine, this entire time. Literally. Pain, pain, pain. Okay. So, what did she say? Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Antonia, that rat of her husband, Angel? She was serving him divorce papers. I think that's the truth, to be honest with you. I really do. So I'm going to go with truth.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her. Very cruel. She was a good girl. Little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Okay. Movements of victim.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me. Oh, really? So we have Lady's Hat, Blood Trail, Key, Dot Pattern Note, Personal Effects, Bloodied Stocking, Library Card. Oh, it's a library card. Broken Window, Iron Picket, Attorney's Letter. She did... Wait. She's saying that she didn't confide in her? But she just told us that she served her husband with divorce papers, so Antonia must have told her at least about her divorce. So I feel like that technically counts as confiding. Charm bracelet, attorney's letter. I think it's gonna be. I think I'm gonna go doubt.
Antonia was so innocent, Detective. Catch this killer.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar.
Oh,
She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar.
oh!
It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
It's a Latino place down in the. Damn, Barbara. So now the sweet little old lady act drops and fades away, huh? Barbara Lepenti. Damn. And Cole said it's so nastily. A nosy old hag like you. Okay, Cole. Ooh, evidence of break-in. Let's ask.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
babe, I think that's true. You've had a break-in, darling. You have.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
The broken window. She's like, oh shit. Wait, maybe he's right.
Antonia was so innocent, detective. Catch this killer.
Ask
So
the
Antonia
question.
lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out.
Ugh.
I have a reputation to protect.
Breakdown of marriage.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Is she smiling? That is not all of her jewelry. And why would you say it so matter-of-factly? Like, you know that for a fact, babe. You don't know that for a fact, babe, clearly. Because, babe, the charm bracelet photograph. I'm going to say that's a lie.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
The charm bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
4 out of 4, baby. I
We
got
can either
all the...
front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the Eldorado bar.
We go into the El Dorado bar, Galloway. Listen, if you don't like your job, then how about this? How about you quit, my love? Did he really just walk away? Did he really just turn around, walk up to me, turn around, get back in the car, and keep walking? Did he really just ignore me? Oh, Galloway. Oh, Galloway. Okay. Oh, you piece of crap. Okay. Alright, you know what? I've tried so hard with you. Ugh.
A nosy old hag? Ha! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Apparently so. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the El Dorado bar. Downtown bar and grill sounds
You don't think it's
amazing.
strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Toad.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
So I think what he's saying
There's
with
anything
that...
to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, Phelps. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
So, with what Galloway said about not going to look for the monster underneath the bed, and just, you know, settling on real life suspects and people that they can just blame the crime on. I think that's what he's meaning. It's like, yeah, like technically we're not going after the actual killer, but, you know, we can put bad people away and just blame it on them. So he like genuinely knows and believes that we're not getting the right guy. He knows he's not doing his bloody job at the end of the day. He knows. El Dorado Bar, 2:26 p.m.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she
Maldonado.
do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Do you know her well? Was she a
Yeah.
regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Where's that goddamn waitress? A waitress. Can I have it in the spoon?
Okay.
My eggs
Open it.
running. So, how'd you turn the fish salad?
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Antonia did on the 8th. Wow. It's too convenient to just be the husband, you know? I feel like there's something more going on here. And in the previous cases as well. I mean, with Mendez, that was very... I mean, we just basically walked into his apartment and found the weapon, you know. It was way easy. It was too easy. Okay, missing jewelry. The bartender. Okay.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
You can give me a rough guess, my man. I'm sure you could. You and your bartendering skills. I'm sure you could work out and really piece together, you know, ideally kind of a rough time as to when she left, my love. So personal effects. Yeah, so I'm gonna doubt that.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Okay. See? That wasn't so hard, was it, Diego? Okay. Movements of victim.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She said that she was going to serve her husband the divorce papers. Library card. I mean, how could she have done when she left them at the bar?
I think she met someone here. Someone who followed her. You're protecting someone.
I swear on my mother's soul that if I had any idea who was involved in this, I would tell you.
Yeah, okay.
You're off the hook. For now.
For now, Diego. What did he say? Okay. She said it was going to said that it would take the smile off his face. If you asked me, she was scared and the drink was for Dutch courage. If you ask me, she was scared and da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da-da. I don't know if he's telling the truth or if I should doubt him. So what he's saying is a fair point, but I don't know. I don't know. She seemed reluctant. Did she say where she was going? She said that she's going to serve the papers, said that would take the smile off his face. I'm just going to go ahead and say that he is telling the truth.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
A broad 9.
Where's that goddamn...
I wear a broad 9. What can I say, wise guy? What are you asking me about my feet? You want to know something else, huh? You creep, get out of here. Get out of here before I call the actual cops on you, detective. Hey, okay, that's that. He wasn't saying that. I said that, FYI. I know, I just did the best impression of him, but that was me, you guys, that was me. If you looked at my face cam and it was saying that, you would know that that was me. Okay, let's get in Galloway. Let's get in, let's get to, actually, why am I still in El Dorado Bar? There's nothing, like, I can't look around. Obviously, there's not going to be anything in here, is there? Is there a newspaper?
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice.
Yeah, out of order.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Are there no
Hey, honey,
newspapers
what time did you get off work and take?
for me to look at? Apparently not.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
Oh, that was it? That was cool. That was a cool little cutscene that we would have missed had we just continued down. What? Yeah, okay.
Just picked Fruit Market. That's where Antonia went to call for a cab last night.
Right. Yes, that is. There's nothing in there, nothing in there. I think we are all good in here. We are all good in the hood.
Can you cover my shift on Wednesday? I have an update.
Can you cover my shift on Wednesday? I'm gonna be busy with stuff. Okay. Some random NPC lady. Ah, now it's crossed out, you see? See, now what I'm thinking is I'm thinking that unless it's a place that we need to go back to, which typically I don't feel like it really is never the case, it's a case of they get crossed out when we fully searched the location. El Dorado Bar is now crossed out, seeing as we have picked up all of the clues. Just picked Fruit Market. Let's go. It's literally across the street. I mean, they did say that. Everyone did say that, to be honest. But I insisted. I was gonna crash into the wall, but okay. Okay, game.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
So what next?
Back to Angel's joint, Phelps. I can guarantee we can make him cop to the whole thing.
What? Serious? Is it closed for real?
Extra, read all about it.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Extra, extra. Are we serious? I just got here and you want to tell me it's shut? I can't believe this. I literally can't believe this. That's why I'm running around the block like a maniac. Just cut right on the curb there. Why not? Maldonado Residence. It's 3:08 p.m. Okay. Let's go ahead and go in. Now. People. Angel. Three, yeah, 330. Okay. 330. So up.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Oh, 304.
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
That made no sense to me. Bad idea. That was a bad idea, buddy.
Now look,
Ooh.
I don't want no trouble, see? I got something to say.
Whoa!
Come
Oh my god, no.
quietly, Mr.
No, this is not happening again.
What do you think?
Ooh. Get him. Yes! Come here. Oi. I totally
got
didn't.
some decent shots in there.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Galloway. I wasn't going to throw a fist. Yeah, I was not about to throw a punch to you.
LAPD, you two are under arrest.
That's not what I was doing at all.
Call for some backup, Finbar.
Jesus.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Yeah? That's why we're here? That's why you're in cuffs?
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors.
Canvass the neighbors. New objective.
And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Listen, bucko, buddy, partner. I'm gonna do whatever I want, okay? Point blank. Full stop.
Nothing significant.
Nothing significant. Okay, alright, that's what we like to see. Ooh, just picked.
Fruit market. Suppliers to the El Dorado.
Yeah.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Okay. El Dorado.
The El Dorado. Must be a family favorite.
Yeah, must be. Oh, a bloody shirt, don't you know?
This will take some explaining.
It will take some explaining. Yes, it will indeed.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. She's got no alibi, East Coast.
What else do we have in here? This is very dark and dingy. I'm not sure I like this wallpaper, to be quite honest with you. I'm not sure that I like it. I'm really not. I can go out here. Yeah, there's nothing out here. So let's go and knock on the neighbor's door.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Okay. What about you? Hello?
No good. Nobody here.
Can I try again?
I'm at a loss.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated.
Oh yeah, I wonder why.
And, I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks. Appreciate that. Thanks. That little heart attack that I experienced there that I really was trying to not experience, that I didn't want to.
Hello.
LAPD,
Hello.
ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well executed restraint.
Okay, Galloway.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Yeah, Finbar. What's with the Finbar, by the way? Am I missing something? Nope, nope. Call it in.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
How can I help you, detective?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help you, detective?
How can I help, detective?
Any messages?
Message from Captain Donnelly, detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thanks.
Ooh, new objective, return to Central Station. Okay. The music is still playing, I think. Or maybe it's not. I think we're done. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. I'm going. Yeah, we've found pretty much everything we can at this point, so we're going to actually go back to the car. Galloway, hopefully, is in tow. And just picked fruit market is where we're going to, because Galloway said try again later. We are trying again later. We are forgetting about Galloway. Get in. He left his hat on the floor. Interesting. Okay.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking cased his nozzle way at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Okay, I thought that was going to be a longer conversation, that's why I pulled up. So, wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. They're still closed? They must be still closed. Okay, I'm just gonna drive forward and then drive around and hope that something will happen, but I don't think anything will because it's still closed. It's still closed. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's just go to the police station then. Let's go to HQ.
Okay, at the next corner, go right.
Okay, Galloway.
Okay, so go left at the next one.
Alright. So we have a new letter from the DK. I think it's legit, to be honest. I'm, you know, just in the context of all of the things and things, I think, how could it not be? Would it, you know, how could it not be a real letter from the real... You crashed into me, buddy. Listen! Get away! Stop! You crashed into me. What can I say? Oh, God. Woo! Okay, here we are. HQ, baby. Central Police Station. It's 3:38 p.m.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Okay. I'm gonna follow Galloway here because he seems to know where we're going. Out of the way. Out of the way.
Well, you don't see that every day.
Alright, fellas. Alright, fellas.
Nice boys get any on the side.
Help me out.
If the brass are handling Dahlia evidence, they'll have it locked up in the tech services dungeon. Let's go.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
I want to make a comment. You know you made
Okay.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Have changed my mind. You would not give a square deal. FUBD text. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Ill deeds, then be thou damned, beholding good, both infinite as is the universe, and thou thyself torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power. Though now thou sittest, let the hour come when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally.
That's why we called you in.
I accidentally pressed that button. I didn't mean to press my cursor.
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
When we can, when we want to be, we
Prometheus
can be
Unbound.
quite right.
Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
I'm not ready to. I'm not ready to yet.
Hey, don't mind me.
Okay, I like that we can read it. We can go back and read it because I would like to.
What are we waiting for?
Okay. Come when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time. That is a lot of, you know, words in ways that are confusing. Yeah.
Mousy first stripped off me grand jury. Case got thrown Get out. Moving.
Galloway, if you tell me to hurry up one more time, I promise you, I'm going to tell everybody about how ineffective, incompetent you are as a detective. See you later.
Phelps, you mind coming here and doing your job for a second?
Oh, no, he didn't. Did he really just frickin' say that to me? Ooh, I'm about to. Ooh. Watch me walk out this room. Watch me walk out this room. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Okay, let's go.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
Yeah, Angel.
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Okay, he is 23 years old. Last contact with victim.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe. She didn't stay long.
Okay, let's go ahead and see what we have here. She didn't stay long. Divorce papers. Testify to Angel pursuing Antonia from the apartment building. So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that? Late, around midnight. Maybe she didn't stay long. Yeah. Lie.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
No. Oh, darling, darling, darling. You got caught in a lie. The neighbor, Mrs. Arnada, Mrs. Aranda, testifies to you pursuing Antonia from the apartment building. Darling.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right. But she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car. It was a brown Ford coupe.
Divorce proceedings.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
You weren't getting a divorce? Are you alright, mate? Divorce papers are here. So I'm gonna have to say that you're lying, my friend.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Divorce papers? Legal papers describing the divorce proceedings between the victim and the husband.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus.
He didn't know.
She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down.
Yeah, that's why
she ran out.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Size A. No, but I still don't believe it. I still don't believe that it could be Angel. It's just too, like, convenient, you know? Jewelry taken from her body.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Necklace worn habitually by murder victim. Brown Ford coupe. I believe he's telling the truth about that. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night? Sure. She always wore that. Okay. I'm gonna say that he's telling the truth.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Blood-stained shirt found.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that?
Yeah.
I cut myself shaving.
That's a hard one. I don't really know what to go for that. Oh, I might have to remove an answer and use an intuition point. Ooh, okay, so he's not lying. You found that I cut myself shaving. There was a bit of blood here, there was a bit of blood on the sleeve. I'm borderline tempted to say that he is telling the truth. I really am. I think he's telling the...
We're typing the blood, Angel. It won't look good if it matches your wife.
As God is my witness, I didn't kill her.
One last question, Angel.
Bugger.
Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
Bugger.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
He said, you found that? I cut myself shaving. There was blood on the wrist, like he had went up to like shave and it cut and it bled on his sleeve and on his chest. Like the markings of the blood in the positions where they were made sense, corroborated with the fact that he supposedly cut himself shaving. And he looked me dead in my eye. He didn't look away, you know. Ooh. Cheeky. Ooh, and I was doing so well. And I'm still doing well. We're still doing well. But that little cheeky little bugger just got me on the last question.
I don't go into letting
He was lying to me and I believed him. God, I hate it when they... I'd rather accuse them of lying and then be telling the truth instead of me saying they're telling the truth and them actually lying. It just feels less violating. Get in, Galloway. Let's go to the fruit market. Hopefully it's open, right? The store. Actually, you know what I should do? I should get out. Get
you know
back
the way.
in.
You can drive.
You know the way.
Where are we headed?
Just picked fruit market. Store. That's where we're going. That's so annoying. Ugh. Oh. Okay. Oh, now it's open. 4:59 p.m. and now they decide to open. I feel like that doesn't make sense, but okay. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, they decide to finally open the store. For fruit. Fresh fruit. Okay? That makes no sense, but okay.
Sir, Wait. You look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD. Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Distinctive necklace.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Yeah, he's a bit of a creep, isn't he? And she was drunk, mind you. She came from the bar and she needed to use the phone. She was wearing a necklace. I didn't notice. You weren't paying attention. You're getting the wrong idea. I could doubt him or lie.
We recovered some of Mrs. Maldonado's personal items from this area, Clem. The last item we found overlooked this place. I think you're lying, and if you want our help, you better come clean with us.
Oh, you think I'm some kind of nut job? That I did something to her, me? What proof have you got?
No, I don't have any proof. You're right. I don't.
Looks like I was mistaken. Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
What's that face for?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Contact with victim.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Something like that. Use the phone for a cab, then left. Use the phone for a cab and then left. Use the phone for a cab and then left. Phone for the cab and then she left. I don't think that is entirely the case, my friend. I think you are lying. It's a doubt.
You already knew
I doubt
Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Clem.
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady.
Nice lady, huh? Pretty lady.
Her husband went
huh?
apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Movements of victims.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
I think he's telling the truth. Oh, she wanted a cab. I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that. I'm gonna say he's telling the truth.
Can you describe the car?
Brown
Ford Coupe, I think.
This
She's
is the
seen another
guy. This is the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Brown Ford
Because
Coupe.
we say so.
I guess you can. Hey,
I
don't you have
guess
to
you
get a court order or
can.
something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Clem. Shh. Isn't that right? That's right, Galloway. Yeah. And I'm coming all behind the counter. Yeah. And I'm going up all in the cash register. Yeah. I'm confiscate this money just in case it's related to the case. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
No wonder he stays open late at night.
Oh, tut, tut, tut.
People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Oh, oh, darling. Oh, darling.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Oh, that's okay, because we just happen to have a little lucky dot pattern note here. 2 dots, 5 dots, 3. Okay. Two dots. 5 dots. Ugh. We are too good. 3. Beautiful. Is that the necklace? Pendant? No. Wives, submit your husbands as to the law. 23 for the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the savior. Hang on. Can I turn this around? No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, the religious necklace. We haven't found that, have we? No. Okay, so this... Are we saying is it? No, because that's not long enough to be a necklace chain. Prayer hands. Okay.
I got a call back for that universal
I can't pick up the chain. So, yeah. Oh, dearie darling. First of all, we have this. Meh. Then we have this.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out after.
Let's have a closer look if we can line it up. There we go. There we go.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war. This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Let's go get him. He's... Oh, car chase. Car chase. I smell a car chase. Why would you just leave the bloody scalpel knife in
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
the store where there are customers and people frequenting?
I'll try to shoot out his tires.
Okay.
Wish me luck.
What do you mean, wish you luck? Quit it. Wish me luck. You're in the
Should
car,
have
babe.
grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Yeah. So, I know you just love grabbing people for the sake of just grabbing people and throwing them in jail.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
He's a great driver. I'm gonna give him that.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
I'm getting as close as I possibly can.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Wish me luck. There we go.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
Okay. It's over. He's stopped. Hands in the air. Or behind your back, you know. Nothing said? No words? Nothing to say?
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
We done it. Right?
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
We got one question wrong, I think, out of this entire case, right? Oh. How many clues did I find? 17 out of 17 questions correct. We got one incorrect. Guys, we nearly got a 5-star. Did I get a 5-star? Complete a story case with a 5-star rating? Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Very little vehicle damage. Very little city damage. I didn't think that I would actually get a 5-star. Ever. But I did. Okay, guys. I'm so happy with that. Very happy. Case notes: with a body on his doorstep, the DA may look to send Clem Feeney to the gas chamber. Jesus, okay.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show. Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Well, that wraps up this case, you guys. I'm so happy. I'm so thrilled that I've finally got a 5-star on a case. You know, it has been a dream of mine ever since I started playing LA Noire all those days back. So hopefully I can keep it up. I feel like I can keep it up. I feel like I can, you know. I just really have to be open to all scenarios, because I didn't even think for a second that it could be him, you know, at all. It was right at the very end of the case. We had someone in custody, you know, a suspect. There was a motive there. but it wasn't him. So it can change very quickly. Regardless, let me know your thoughts below, you guys, and thank you so much for watching this part of LA Noire. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, then you know what to do. But otherwise, I will see you guys in my next one.